America's dairy farmers are facing a financial crisis. Falling milk prices and rising debt have forced many dairy farmers out of business. According to the Department of Agriculture, in 1970, there were 650,000 dairy farms in America. By 2017, that number had fallen to just over 40,000. For those farmers who are barely getting by, President Trump's trade war has been especially damaging. Wisconsin has the highest number of dairy farms in the country. Our correspondent, Jessica Gomez, met with farmers there to find out how they're coping.
The Wisconsin State Fair.
It's so good.
From the cream puffs.
My favorite is this cow right here. Her name is Callie.
To the dairy barns, perhaps a no better place to showcase all that makes up America's dairyland.
Growing up on a farm, you can never get that out of your blood.
But the enthusiasm is fading on many Wisconsin dairy farms. Concerned the state's dairy landscape is changing for good.
The Volnick family's been here since 1897. I'm the fifth generation.
Jerry Volnick milks 320 cows on his farm in Montfort. He has a handful of employees, but this is where you'll find him most of the time.
My days off, Sunday I try to clear out the afternoon. We're working harder now than we did 20 years ago.
Despite the hard work, Volnick, like many other Wisconsin dairy farmers, just can't seem to get ahead. An overproduction of milk around the world has pushed milk prices down for more than 3 years now.
We're getting paid the same now that we were 30 years ago. The price per hundredweight is just flatlined.
Volnick just lost an employee to a better paying factory job. He's hanging on to his herds, unlike some of his neighbors forced to sell off.
It's like being in an executioner's lineup where, he's gone, you could be next, or it could have been me.
Last year, 500 Wisconsin dairy farms went out of business. More are expected this year. And now there's deep concern among many dairy farmers that the trade war with some of Wisconsin's top international buyers could cripple already struggling family farms.
I worry more about the long-term impacts than I do the short-term ones.
University of Wisconsin dairy economist Mark Stevenson.
We still have customer relations. We still have product that's being sold in those countries. But in the long term, a 25% tariff is quite enough to take you out of being competitive in these markets.
Wisconsin, the nation's largest cheese producer, is now stepping up its efforts to expand into new international markets, recently hosting more than a dozen buyers from around the world, hoping to sell them on Wisconsin dairy.
We have buyers here from Chile, from Colombia, from Guatemala who aren't impacted by the same tariffs, so there is still opportunity out there for us.
Meantime, a call from many in the industry for new federal supply management laws to disincentivize overproduction and keep farmers in business.
We're using the global markets as just a buffer for all this overproduction, and it's not a viable long-term place where, as a farmer, I want to be. So we really need to do a better job at matching the supply with the demand.
If things continue, there won't be a small producer left. Thank you, Lord, for this day. We ask you to bless this food to our body.
Volnick was one of many rural farmers who helped President Trump win Wisconsin.
I bought into what Trump was saying about being business friendly. I'm not so sure he was talking to me now. I'm pretty confident he wasn't talking to me.
He's also not sure any of his 4 daughters will continue his family's rich tradition of dairy farming, or could if they wanted to.
I've gotten my head around the fact that I might be the last Volnick farming.
A rare Sunday afternoon off. Since our visit there, Volnick tells us 3 more neighbors have closed their barn doors for good. He says he'll do what it takes to avoid being next.
My family's managed to hang on to this piece of dirt through 21 presidents with good policies and bad policies. I might be a little beat up, but I'll hang on to this piece of America.
In Montfort, Wisconsin, for Matter of Fact, I'm Jessica Gomez.